Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Sauce. It's the backup channel backing Celeb up and bringing you all the breaking news. Check it out, DJ Akademiks and Young Miami are beefing once again after he went online and said that Young Miami is a talentless clown whose only real skill is pimping dudes. DJ Akademiks said, quote, "Young Miami is to me a clown. She's a one-trick pony. She's not talented enough to do anything else. The only active talent is to be like, yo, I'm pimping these dudes out. While you come out on interviews and you crying, you talk to Diddy to DM me, yo please, he's calling me a side chick." End quote. Now, after DJ Akademiks said that, he turned his attention to Diddy and he said, quote, "Diddy, the only reason why I'm going back in on her, I heard her on some show, she called me a very naughty word. Diddy, respect to you, but check your girl." End quote. Now, after Young Miami heard what DJ Akademiks was over there saying, she just jumped in the comment section and she said, "Bate boy," which means homosexual in Jamaican. Listen, maybe I'm just built differently, because I'm not arguing back and forth with some little dude who sits in a chair in front of a computer who got hit in the face with an egg by his supposed girlfriend that you've never seen in public. I mean, I have beefing standards. If I'm gonna beef with somebody, they gotta be on like a certain level. And I don't appreciate DJ Akademiks saying that she's as talentless as a clown. You know why? Because clowns got talent. I mean, you ever been to the Barnum and Bailey Circus? You ever been to the Super Soul Circus? You ever been to Circus de Olay? I mean, them clowns over there do much more than sit in a chair. So stop trying to play the clowns, cause clowns got mad talent. But listen, let me know what you think about DJ Akademiks and Young Miami going back and forth, because he says she don't got no talent. And while we're talking about DJ Akademiks, we all know that Akademiks and Rory have been going back and forth for years. But the other day, DJ Akademiks took the beef to a whole new level, and he said he's getting ready to blow up Rory's spot, he's getting ready to break up Rory's family, and he even dropped Rory's side chick's name on the internet. Check out what your boy Akademiks had to say.
And I know you about to address it now, but just remember this. I'm the reason why you ain't married that last bitch. And I'm the reason why that your whole fucking relationship got blew up. I'm the reason why you got kicked out the crib, nigga. Don't make me be the reason why you knew little baby. Don't make me be the reason why you're at the fucking paternity clinic trying to see if it's yours. Don't let me be the reason why you're on child support, nigga. And definitely don't make me be the reason why your fucking baby mama's on my show talking about you. Tread lightly, nigga, because that's what I do. That's how I play. I play like that. That's my avenue. That's how I like to play. So unless you want to be in family court, remember, you lost a lot more than me. I got you fired from your job when you weren't even there. Got your bitch slapping you in the face, beating you up, kicking you out the crib. Your engagement or whatever the fuck y'all had got destroyed. And by the way, you can say all you want. I lied about it. Your side bitch name is Dash. I'll pull up your girl. Everybody go to your ex-girl page and ask, do she know a bitch like that? Bro, like, listen, I'm a nigga. I lie. Listen, I'll never lie. I'll expose me to expose you. So when y'all say I'm lying, okay, cool. And holler at her and be like, you know a bitch named Dash? The bitch who was fuck your man every fifth day? Right here. Go to her page. You heard me?
Yo, what grown man does that? I mean, I understand that you got beef with Rory, but I mean, that's like violation. And I mean, not only are you like disrespecting him, but you're disrespecting yourself, because you're acting like a kid on the playground. I mean, why in the world are you involving like his family and this woman when you and him got personal beef? Now, after DJ Akademiks said what he said, Rory came back and said, quote, "I see it's the week of bringing women and children into the mix that have absolutely nothing to do with the issues in your head. I promise you that the numbers, money list, and the flexing doesn't hit the same when the content involves that. And to the weirdos that continue to harass women in their comments, DMs, and mentions behind these fake pages, you may giggle for a few minutes, but it won't fill that void of women never liking you. But hey, at least shit validated by a streamer that doesn't even know you. End quote. Listen, let me know what you think about DJ Akademiks going in on Rory. Do you think that it was too much? And do you think that DJ Akademiks violated? Let me know what you think in the comments. And while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Yo, did you know that during the making of the new Little Mermaid movie, Disney paid a whopping $150,000 to get Hailey Bailey's hair done and to maintain her locks? According to sources, Hailey felt that it was important to maintain a natural element to Ariel's hair, and they couldn't use a wig, and chopping off her own hair was not an option. So they decided that the best thing to do was to wrap each one of Hailey's real locks with human hair extensions to get the look that they wanted. Now, the custom hair wraps were customized into 3 shades of Ariel-inspired colors and was 30 inches long. And according to the hair designer for the movie, it took 12 to 14 hours to get just right. And when it was done, Ariel's hair ended up costing $150,000 due to the number of times that it had to be redone. Listen, I understand why they didn't want to use a wig, because they didn't want to have like Hailey Bailey looking like Snoop Doggy Dogg in BMF. But, Disney should have called me, because I'd have saved them a whole bunch of money. I'd have walked down there to Sally's and I'd have picked up some of them 3 for $5 bags of Yaki, and I would have waterproofed it, and I would have hooked Hailey Bailey right up. And I'd have saved them like $145,000. But nah, for real, I really think there's a whole lot of people who would have did that job for much less. But let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that like the lock extensions were really worth $150,000? Let me know what you think in the comments. And I already know there's a whole bunch of hairstylists out there who are gonna come in the comment section like, Sauce, your damn Skippy was worth $150,000. Listen, shout out to all the hairstylists out there. Keep doing your thing. But while we're on the subject of hair, the other day Pastor Sarah J. Roberts was giving a sermon, and during the sermon, her wig started like tilting to the side. But instead of like fronting, Sarah J. Roberts snatched that wig off and kept it moving. Now, as she continued on with her sermon, which happened to be about the woman with the issue of blood, women in the congregation started snatching their wigs off too. When discussing the whole incident, Sarah J. Roberts said, quote, "I've always enjoyed getting dressed up and looking my best, but in that moment, my message was more important to me than maintaining my appearance, so I took it off, locked in, and kept preaching. The message will be up soon, and I'm sure the video will circulate a bit, but the wigs, beat face, clothes, and shoes are just another way to show you that you can love Jesus and still be fly. But if I didn't have any of it and still was chosen to preach the gospel, I would. What moved me the most was seeing how many women joined me in getting courageously vulnerable, real, and free. Literally, wigs coming off everywhere." End quote. Now, after people saw the video of the pastor pulling off her wig, one person on social media said, quote, "It's one thing to be honest, another thing to be transparent, but it's a whole nother level to be vulnerable. Bless you, sis. Go God. #fearless." End quote. And then somebody else said, quote, "When I saw you do it, I went in. I'm talking about tears flowing like a river. Even in the pureness of this moment, the haters gonna hate, but there's no denying your anointing. To God be the glory." End quote. Listen, sometimes when God chooses you, especially to preach, you're going to be tested. You're going to be tested by the enemy, and you're going to be tested by God, because he wants to make sure that you're doing this for him and not for you. So in that moment, it seems as if God or the enemy was trying to find out if this chick was vain. And guess what? She proved, nope, I'm here for the Lord. So shout out to this pastor for doing the sermon with the wig or without the wig. Listen, let me know what you think about Pastor Sarah Jakes Roberts pulling that wig off in church. Now check it out. The other day, the Trap Music Museum in Atlanta, which was founded by T.I., announced that Future will be receiving its 2022 Trapper of the Year Award. Yes, the Trapper of the Year Award. In honor of his accomplishments in trap, T.I. will present Future with a custom iced out Trapper of the Year ring, which was curated by Icebox Jewelry. And Future's award will also be commemorated with an entire art exhibit in honor of the Super Trapper. When making the announcement on Instagram, the Trap Music Museum wrote, quote, "Join the celebration as Future takes the crown, 2022 Trapper of the Year. Stay tuned for the grand unveiling of his captivating new exhibit," end quote. Listen, shout out to Future for winning the Trapper of the Year award. But what I really want to know is who's the voting body who's voting for Trapper of the Year? Who is making the decisions about who wins? Cause for some reason, I feel like it's T.I., Tiny, and King sitting in a small room, and T.I. is family. It's time to vote for the Trapper of the Year. Let us make our decision expeditiously. Listen, let me know what you think about Future winning Trapper of the Year. Now check it out. The other day, The Game jumped on the internet and he shared his thoughts on marriage. The Game wrote, quote, "Marriage equals, I bet you here for all my ish, we can stay together," end quote. Listen, a lot of people came at The Game for being cynical, but The Game might be onto something because according to US divorce statistics, the divorce rate in the US is around 44.6%, and the average length of a marriage that ends in divorce is only 8 years, with women filing for divorce 66% of the time. Listen, I got a question for all of you married people out there. Is there any way to ensure that a marriage will work, or is The Game right? And marriage is like gambling. You just roll them dice down the aisle and you just hope that you don't shoot craps. Let me know what you think in the comments. And hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celebrity news. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.